I'm Mark Wildman, and we are going to talk today about why CrossFit is not complete, which is a mildly touchy subject because CrossFit is extremely popular right now, but CrossFit is not a complete system of exercise, and I'm going to tell you exactly why that is. CrossFit moves primarily in two planes of motion. It's called heaving and pitching, moving straight up and down and hinging forward and back at the hips. That is 2 of 6 total planes of motion that the human body can move through. So the other things the human body can do, it can move laterally, left and right. The body can then rotate around its central axis, which is probably the thing that primarily should be a form of training. And the body moves forward and back, and then it rotates around every one of those axes. So it moves up and down, it moves left and right, it moves forward and back, and then it rotates around all of those axes. If you're a math nerd, that is moving in X, Y, and Z. And then if you're a super math nerd, that's moving in R, Q, and S. CrossFit tends to move this way, straight forward, running, right? Running distance or running sprints. And then it tends to lift shit up and down, right? Lifting shit up and down is like, say, a squat or a deadlift is both heaving and pitching. Pitching forward of the body and heaving up and down. Major things from CrossFit, all of Olympic lifting is heaving and pitching, all of it. The thing that makes that not complete is that the bar is symmetrically loaded, which means the weight is equally distributed on either side. The problem with that is that's not exactly how the human body works. Nothing in the real world is symmetrically loaded. A backpack put over one shoulder is not symmetrically loaded. A bag of groceries picked up in one hand is not symmetrically loaded. A small child carried in your arms is not symmetrically loaded. Picking up your dog and running away from a pack of vicious ponies, also not symmetrically loaded. Everything in the real world is not symmetrically loaded. That means that training should involve cross-body stabilization, which means that you should be systematically loading one or the other side of the body, probably both sides equally because everybody is strong on one side. You should train both sides so that you don't end up unbalanced and fall apart. CrossFit is not complete because it does not move in all the planes of motion, and because it does not have within it a large component of cross-body stabilization.
Nice, okay.
I gotta look less like a psychopath when I do that though, right? Kelsey, how does that look? Do I like chin up or something? Just like, that's just making it look scarier, right? Okay.